Well, I suppose I'm live. Well, hello. Hello, hello. I am coming live on my page here, Jeannie Fritsch. I'm a mentor, I'm a guide. I do some coaching, I do a lot of encouraging. I help light the path for people in their quest for a more beautiful life that's filled with a long lasting, sustainable partnership and relationships that are close to them, that are thriving. And I want to talk today on imperfectly perfect relationships. That is an interesting topic, isn't it? I mean, perfection is elusive, and yet, when we're in a relationship where there's true intimacy, where there's true kindness, where there's a reciprocal feeling of commitment, constancy, communication, all of those things lend to a feeling of perfection. And it's kind of interesting because perfection is a bit elusive. You can imagine perfection kind of comes in, dances in and out of the circle of a relationship. And for those of us who have experienced those moments of perfection, I think they become almost the carrot. They become the carrot to the higher level of intimacy that it like releases or reveals a perfection that's always present in its imperfect state. Yeah, the dance between partners is an opportunity for perfection to enter your life. And what I find is that trust is a huge component of intimacy in relationships. It starts with trusting ourselves way before we can trust someone else. Trust is a confidence builder. Trust is a love enhancer because when we trust that we can love, we do love more. Trust is a really important component. And then there's a certain amount of persistence that's required if a perfectly, imperfectly perfect relationship is to enter your life, even in moments, if it's to enter your awareness. There's definitely a persistence that you have to have. You have to stay the path, you have to stay the course. When one of the partners is uh, starting to question or falter or go through a period of their own next becoming, because partnerships don't grow at the exact same pace. I should say, partnerships grow at the exact same pace for both partners, but the partners themselves within the partnership don't grow at the exact same pace. And we have to be allowing, we have to be willing to experience. We have to know that the constancy of the commitment is there, and with the constancy to the commitment, then the becoming, actually, there's a patience in the becoming. There's an expectation that the becoming is beneficial for the next level of the relationships becoming. So persistence is a huge component in imperfectly perfect relationships. And then accountability. There is a point where you have to become accountable to the relationship, because left to our own egos, we can really damage a relationship. And if there's persistence, your partner will stay the course. But we should never damage a relationship intentionally. We should not damage, like sometimes we can know we're hurting the relationship and we almost can't help ourselves. Like there's almost a compulsion. That's probably a latent trust issue. You can work with someone on that. That's a lot of the work that I do, is helping people trust themselves again, trust, know how to trust someone else. know that they are trusting someone else, because trust is such a foundational component of a beautiful relationship. And then, above all, through all of it, through all the growth, through all the time, through all the dancing in and out of the circle of perfection, we must be loving. And being loving shows up in kindness, it shows up in being considerate, even when you're angry with something that's occurred or angry with your partner. Being loving is a really important theme of an imperfectly perfect relationship. We are imperfect, but love covers all manners of sins, and it does. And so today I just wanted to come in, and haven't been live in a while, and that was on my heart to share. So whoever it was that needed to receive that, I hope that you catch the replay. If you catch the replay, could you please just hashtag replay? Leave your comments or questions, and I come back and I check through and make sure I answer every one of them. So um, appreciate you, and I appreciate your journey to that perfect relationship that will probably show up imperfectly perfect.